Maximizers, welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krys the Maximizer. I need some more lights. And I am a strategic money coach. I help women make money by creating a profitable business from scratch. And for today's video, or today's live, I should say, I really just want to do Q&A on starting a business. I am dead tired and I made a commitment to myself to go live every day. And I didn't really have a topic that was like burning inside of me to share today. So I just wanted to do Q&A. So let me know where you're watching from and let me know if you want to have a business. And this is the time for you to drop your questions about starting a business. So welcome, I'm Crystal. I'm a strategic money coach. I've been full-time in my business for about 4 years and I help women start businesses from scratch. I've helped over 25 women actually start businesses and take their idea of what they actually like and turn it into a business and make consistent money from it. So I'd love to know where you are watching from, what city, what state, what country, and let me know, do you want to start a business, yes or no? And what questions, hey Josiah, what questions do you have about starting a business? Now, the main question I always get is how to start. The main question I get is how to start. And I would simply say, decide what you like to do first and then figure out how to monetize it. So don't start a business just for money. Start a business that you like, something that you enjoy, something that lights you up, something that makes you happy, and then figure out how to monetize it. So, for example, I love couponing. So I decided that I was going to create a business around couponing. So I had a YouTube channel, I had a podcast, I sold classes, I had a membership, towing motorcycles. Okay, so do you have a tow truck? Have you worked at a towing company already? Are you looking to build your own towing company from scratch? So, really focus on what you like to do and what brings you joy, and then figure out how you can monetize it. And then, when it comes to starting, you have to decide, how are you going to help someone solve their problem? So, my thing was couponing. How can I help them solve their problem? I'm going to teach them how to coupon without overwhelm. So I'm going to teach a class. I'm going to offer one-on-one coaching. I'm going to create some couponing breakdowns. I'm going to come up with budgeting prompts. I'm going to come up with a meal plan planner. So you've got to decide, based on what you like to do, what problem you are going to help your ideal client solve. Okay. So you have a truck. So, how can you get started towing motorcycles? What do you have to do? The next thing when starting a business is really about the research. You've got to research the rules of your state, the rules of your area, what other people are doing. How do you get started in the industry? How do you get clients? What clients do you want to work with? You have to really do your research to figure out all of those things so that you can turn the thing that you actually love into a business. So those are like the most frequently asked questions I get, of like literally how to start, how to figure it out. And I always say start before you're ready. For you, you definitely need insurance because you're going to be, moving someone's property and it's a motor vehicle. Anything could happen on your way from wherever you're picking up the motorcycle. Oh, excuse me, to where it needs to go. So just really doing a really in-depth research on like all the things you need to know to get that business up and running. So I would love to hear from you. What questions do you have about starting a business? And if you don't have any, that's fine. Those are three of the most frequently asked questions that I get all the time. Um those are three questions that I get most recently, of like literally just how to start and really how to decide what your business is going to be. But I always say your business should be something that you actually love, something that you enjoy, something that lights you up. And I forget who said it, but someone said, do what you love and the money will come. So really focusing on what you love. And I really can't harp on that enough, because if you're going to spend time, money, energy, effort, time away from your family, it needs to be doing something that you actually enjoy. What's your question? It needs to be something that you actually enjoy. It needs to be something that you want to do it cannot be like you just decided to do something for the money. How about the business going? What do you mean about how about the business going? What do you mean? Can you be more specific for me? Oh, can you be more specific? I'm actually really tired. Today has been a long day. I'm really tired and I do plan to get up early tomorrow. So I'm really excited to just like go to bed. I know I've literally only been live for 5 minutes. So I'm going to do my best to stay on for at least 10 more, but I owed it to myself um to like go live. And I'm like, I just got to do a minimum of 15 minutes. How do you run a business when there's a customer in front of you? I don't know what you mean. You mean like in your office there's someone waiting in line? I don't understand. You would want business to be in front of you. Um, so I'm not sure of your question in the office. You always have to handle that customer. So you have to handle that customer and then move on to whatever task you were doing. For sure. I think when you decide to have a business, and this is me talking about myself because I'm really tired today, I think when you decide to have a business, being consistent and showing up for yourself is another question I get. Like, how can I stay consistent? How can I show up for myself? How can I continue forward? Because like I made a plan for myself to go live every day in May. And I really stuck to that, except for I got a ticket to a women's conference. So I did miss a day because I was at that women's conference and your girl had drinks. But outside of that, I have been live every day in May. And I think one other question I always get is like, how do I find the time for a business? And I think just making it a priority and putting it on your calendar and treating it with the same respect that you treat your 9 to 5, uh, the way you treat going to church and all your church activities religiously, treating it like anything that you pay for when you decide to show up. So I think putting it on your calendar and making it a priority for you, that's going to help you with your business because going live for me is a priority. I was about to skip it, but I was like, girl, get it together. And it was on my calendar already. It was on my calendar. It's something that I plan to do. And I show up for everyone else. I decided to show up for myself. So if you're in the preparation stages of wanting to start your own business, I encourage you to invest an hour a day of your time into your business. So you figure out where you're going to put that hour in the morning, at lunch, after your kids go to bed, whatever you decide. Put that hour on your calendar and show up for yourself. Show up for yourself like you show up for everyone else because you deserve it. And you may not be able, it's like when you first start to work out, you don't drop 20 pounds your first day. So just know that all that work that you put in day by day, every hour that you work, gets you closer to that business that you want. And I am literally living that right now. I want to go live every day. I may not see, 50 clients sign up at once, but every day I'm having conversations. Every day people are inquiring about the business. Every day people are asking to work with me and asking for my prices and asking to sign up. But if I don't continue being consistent and showing up for myself, I am not going to get the results that I desire. And that's just the God's honest truth. So, are there any additional questions about starting a business? If you have any and you're watching the replay of this on Instagram or on YouTube, feel free to shoot me a DM on TikTok or Instagram at Krys the Maximizer so that we can chat about what it would look like to like start your business and get it going. Thanks, Georgie. And I actually went couponing today, which I haven't done in a while. I haven't couponed in probably like 3-4 weeks. And I want to post that video on YouTube, but the way my brain is feeling, I think I'm going to get in the bed and try to like edit the video. It's really not that much footage, but I got to do a bunch of pop outs. But I want to post that video tonight. I do. So I think I might commit to while I eat my dinner to kind of edit that video. So just really, 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 really showing up for myself. Worst case, the video will get posted first thing tomorrow. But yeah, I just want to do what I said I was going to do. I want to do what I told myself I was going to do. And if I can show up for everyone else Why can't I give myself that same respect and show up for me? So if you don't take anything from this live, take show up for yourself with the business that you desire. So if you know you want to have your own business one day, today's a great day to start. So start the research, start putting in the work right now. Hey, Georgie, start putting in the work right now, and you will get to the results that you desire 1 hour at a time. Oh, that's my third yawn. Third yawn. So I think it's time for me to go. I think I successfully got to 10 minutes. I didn't get to 15. I was like, oh, I got to 15 minutes. I did not. Um, So yeah, I think that's all I have to give today. I think that is all I have to give. My eyes are red, they're itching. I think it's time for me to go to bed. So I want to thank those of you who have came on to join me live. Hey D, I'm about to go because I am crashing. I'm tired today. I am tired today. Today was a long day. Today was a decently good day. Tomorrow will be an even better day. But I want to thank y'all for joining me. I'm gonna go because I'm tired, and when I get tired, I get goofy and I start talking funny. And I just had two like calls back to back. I had a one-on-one coaching call right now. I had a one-on-one coaching call earlier today, and I started to say like, "Oh, today hasn't been productive." But I literally did two one-on-one coachings today. I did a group coaching call today. I did a podcast interview today. So that's literally 4 hours um, of work that I did. I did not do any admin work or behind the scenes work because those calls kind of wore me out. Um, and then I got like full transparency. I got a speeding ticket and I had to do driving school. So I spent an hour finishing my driving school. So I did that. I got it. I'm supposed to turn in the certificate by the 13th. Tomorrow's the 12th. So I'm gonna have to drive to the courthouse tomorrow and drop that off because I cannot figure out how to electronically sign it up. So I'm gonna just drive to the courthouse first thing tomorrow and be like, hey, here's my certificate. I did my driving course. Um, so yeah, after I reflect on what I did today, today was a busy day. It wasn't productive in the sense, yes, and I'm charged up from coaching. It wasn't productive in the way that I did, but I literally did 3 coaching calls today. One was a group, and the group, them girls, they got me. They got me. There was a lot of questions. I coached the whole hour, and then I just coached for 45 minutes. And then I did another coaching for an hour, or we did about 45 minutes. But coaching is draining in a good way. Like I'm super charged up, but it takes energy because it takes my brain. Like when I'm coaching, I am in my client's business. So I am giving ideas, I'm critically thinking, I'm taking notes, I'm coming up with strategy, all the things. 7 to 9. Oh, and I know that's a lot for you. Yeah, I probably won't be going to Dollar General, Georgie. Definitely not going to Dollar General. That is not on my to-do list. But I hope you find some good stuff. I hope you find some good stuff. Not from 7 to 9:15, D. Jeez. Mm. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I was gonna get up early tomorrow, but I think I might have myself sleeping. She said already have. I think I'm gonna have myself sleeping a little tomorrow and then go turn in that certificate. 20 students. Oh wow. I didn't have that many. I think I had 7. I think I had 7. Did I have 7 or 8? Maybe 8. And 18 raised their hands. Oh, I got that compliment today too, where one person was like, when no one has questions, I just want to ask questions because I just love spending an hour with you. And I was like, that is so sweet to hear clients say that they are asking questions because they just like to hear my stories and they like to hear my perspective and they like to hear my strategy. I was like, that is so sweet. Like, it took me a second. And then she really was just asking me stuff. But I think, again, questions about starting a business, I think because I show up authentically as Crystal, no matter how loud and crazy I get. When you are yourself, people will either love you deeply or they won't like you. And that's okay because everybody is not for everybody and everybody is not going to like you. Everybody's not going to like me. I understand that. But I think when you show up as yourself all the time, makes people love you more. I'm honest with them. I share the good, the bad, and the ugly of my business. Like if they ask me a question, I'm not lying and I'm not sugarcoating. I'm going to tell them. I've been where you've been. I've experienced where you experienced. It may be dark, but it's not going to be dark forever. I've been there. This is what I've done. So and so's been there. This is what they did. You know? So I think being relatable and being yourself in business helps you so much, especially for service-based businesses. Especially for service-based businesses. If you're offering a service or if you are coaching in any kind of way, being yourself helps so much. And sharing stories within the realm of what you are comfortable with sharing helps so much too. And that comes with the being relatable. So you don't have to tell everything, tell all your business, everything in your business, business wise and personal. But I think sharing a part of your brand story and some of those stories that got you to where you are today, that helps so much. And people are like, oh my gosh, I can see her. And letting them know, like, yeah, you see me now and it, I'm just going to use air quotes, it looks successful, but maybe I had 3 or 4 not so good launches. And maybe I've had to stop working with some clients who were not in alignment with me. And maybe I've had to increase prices, decrease prices, take away programs, change programs to get this, what you see in front of you today, you know? So I think just being vulnerable and especially sharing that with new and aspiring business owners is so key. Because like you wake up and you see these, you see these coaches, you see these business owners, and they may be on day 10,000. I may be only on day 1,000. I cannot compare my day 1,000 to their day 10,000. It's just not going to work. It's unfair. And it's unfair for you to compare your day 1 or day 0 to my day 1,000. That's completely unfair to you. So I share this with my clients all the time. I only compare myself to past versions of Crystal. 2022 Crystal, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, pre-Krys the Maximizer Crystal. Those are the only comparisons that I want to allow myself to make, because there's no one else who has a journey that is on par with me. Right, Georgie? Yesterday's Crystal, last week's Crystal. But there's no one else in this world who's had the same journey as me. I can even go so technical as like my blood sister, who I lived in the house with until I was 18 years old. We grew up the same. We are still completely different. We are the same in a lot of respects, but we are completely different. So even if me and someone started our business on the same exact day, our experience even from that day is completely different. You know? So it's unfair to you to compare yourself to anyone besides past versions of yourself, because you're only in competition with you. Exactly. You're only in competition with you. So start the business, do the things, be yourself, all the things. I know I just rant and rambled a little bit, but be yourself. And I think when you are yourself, you're going to have your ride or die clients who buy everything, show up for everything, and just want to be in your energy because they enjoy you. So yeah, that's all I have. I'm about to go and eat. I cleaned out my backpack because I got a new one. And these Listerine breath strips are in here. I don't know how long they've been in my bag. I don't know if they're still good. But I don't want to eat one because I'm about to eat. I'm gonna throw this one away. I'm not going to stick it back in there. But I remember when these things first came out, they were all the rage. People were losing their minds over these things. And there was like mini disposable toothbrushes that already came with the toothpaste in them. And I was like, these dirty people at school were not brushing their teeth because they were like, oh, I got this. They were not brushing their teeth. They just putting this on their tongue. Or they had, it was rip, slip, brush, those things. People was bringing those to school just brushing their teeth. And I'm like, that's supposed to be to freshen you up. I don't think that's supposed to be you didn't slept for 8 hours and you got, the stuff in there. That is not, yeah, D, but I don't think you're using that as your main way to brush your teeth. That is for a freshen up, right? That's not, or if you camping or something. If you going to school every morning, you should be brushing your teeth with the water and the toothpaste at the sink. I don't think that is meant for exactly. It's for a touch up. It's not, I ain't brushed my teeth since yesterday, so let me just brush it with this. And I just ate lunch. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to go because I'm really exhausted. So y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope this nice little rant and ramble was fun. I'll see y'all later. Bye.